The Access to A-Levels programme is a new programme at the South Sefton campus of Hugh Baird College. It's a one-year programme for 16-year-old students who've narrowly missed out on the entry requirements to study A-Levels. Now, students who enrol onto this programme will take 4 GCSEs, they'll be with us for a year, and hopefully they will improve their GCSE profile enough to then progress onto an A-Level programme. We're introducing the Access to A-Levels programme because each year there's a number of students who go to enrol on an A-Level programme. It's been their intention to study A-Levels throughout Year 10, throughout Year 11, but unfortunately they just miss out on the entry requirements. And what happens year on year is those students go off and do a Level 2 course that probably they don't want to do. This Access to A-Level programme will allow those students to come and join us for a year, improve their GCSE profile and then progress on to an A-Level programme. Once a student has completed the Access to A-Level programme, the intention is that they will then progress onto an A-Level study programme and they'll pick up 3 A-Levels and study with us for a further 2 years before progressing onto university, employment or apprenticeship. However, after the Access to A-Levels programme, some students might decide that they want to do another Level 3 course elsewhere within the college, and we will support them with that progression pathway. And there will be some students who think that actually they want to study A-Levels or another Level 3 course at another college, and that is an option and we will support you with that. The entry requirements for the Access to A-Level programme are as follows. First thing, and this is really important, a student must be 16 years old on the 31st of August. So what that means is they've completed Year 11 and they've not been elsewhere to another college or started an apprenticeship. In addition to that, a student must have just narrowly missed out on our entry requirements for A-Levels. So what we'll be looking for is a student who's got predominantly 3s across the board in their subjects. And if a student has 4 3s, including English language and maths, we will enrol them on the Access to A-Levels programme. If you enrol onto the Access to A-Levels programme, you will study 4 GCSEs across a year. The GCSEs that we offer are English language, maths, science, geography, history and computer science. It's worth noting, if you have yet to achieve a grade 4 in English language or maths, you must choose those subject options. If you enrol onto the Access to A-Levels programme, you will be based at the South Sefton campus of Hugh Baird College. This is the designated sixth form centre for the college, so you will be amongst A-Level students and other students on the Access to A-Levels programme. Now, we treat students like adults, and you will be expected to manage your own time, you will be able to wear your own clothes, and you will address us by our first names. If you've got any questions about the Access to A-Levels programme or about the South Sefton campus in general, please feel free to contact us and we'll deal with your questions on an individual basis. Now, GCSE results day is approaching. My advice is to collect your GCSE results from school on that day and then come in and see us. And if we can enrol you on an A-Level programme, fantastic. If we can't and you've narrowly missed out, then we can enrol you onto the Access to A-Levels programme for a year with a view to you going onto an A-Level programme the following year.